Yo, what up, though? Y'all subscribe to my channel. Like the video and leave a comment. Man, do everything right now. Buffalo Bills took care of business on the road in Detroit today, man. They beat the Detroit Lions, man, 48-42. And the Buffalo Bills, they wasn't playing today, man. They came out ready for war, man. In the first quarter, they went up 14 points, and the Buffalo Bills ain't looked back, man. But I'm gonna tell y'all what though. The Buffalo Bills and the Detroit Lion game was good. In the beginning, it really wasn't, but towards the end, it got real interesting, especially in the fourth quarter, man. But in the fourth quarter, with 12 minutes left, Detroit Lion went down by 10 points. Dan Campbell decided to do an offside kick, and the Buffalo Bills down there ran the offside kick back, but scored in 4 seconds. On the next play, they scored a touchdown. So they go up 17 points. That was crazy to me, man. Like, I can understand your defense ain't playing good, so you want to steal a possession, but this ain't back in the day where you could sneak and do an offside kick. Nowadays, you got to tell the team you about to do an offside kick, so you give them the heads up. That was crazy to me, man. And I tell people all the time, Dan Campbell is going to be the main reason Detroit Lions do not make it to the Super Bowl, because that was crazy to me, man. Ain't no telling what can happen with 12 minutes left. Josh Allen might run the ball and fumble the ball, or he might do what he used to do. He might throw an interception, even though today Josh Allen was on point, man. He threw 2 touchdown passes. And he also ran for 2 touchdown passes, man. He threw the ball for 362 passing yards, man. And for the Detroit Lions, Jared Goff played good today. But Sonics and Knuckle, they was a no-show. And I think Sonic or Knuckle, whoever David Montgomery is, he got knocked out the game and he ain't come back. I don't know how deep his injury is, but one of the Sonic or Knuckle dude got knocked out and he ain't get back in, man. But the Lions got away from the run game, even though Jared Goff did throw 5 touchdown passes and no interception. The Buffalo Bill defense did enough to make the Detroit Lions punt the football and get the ball back to the Buffalo Bills, man. But overall, Todd Johnson for the Buffalo Bills, he went off today, man. The third string running back. He went crazy in the air. He had 114 receiving yards on 5 catches, man. That's crazy. And James Cook went crazy on the ground. And he also had 2 rushing touchdowns, man. He ran the ball for 105 rushing yards. And Josh Allen also had 68 rushing yards, man. So people saying you can't run on the Detroit Lions, that's a damn lie. But the Detroit Lions is dealing with a lot of injuries, man. I think they lost 2 corners today, and they also lost a defensive lineman against the Buffalo Bills. So the Detroit Lions is dealing with a lot of injuries, and this is a bad time to be dealing with some key injuries, man. Because the Detroit Lions defense ain't that damn good, and y'all losing people, y'all losing starters on the defense, and your defense ain't that damn good anyway. So that's going to be a problem for the Detroit Lions moving forward. Because I think the Lions play the Bears coming up, and I know they play the 49ers and they close the season out with the Minnesota Vikings. But the Lions right now do hold the number 1 seed in the NFC. But they got 2 opponents back to back. I feel like gonna be real tough for the Detroit Lions, man. They is on the road at San Fran and they play Minnesota at the crib. So them 2 games gonna be real big for the Detroit Lions because they drop one of them games. They might lose that number 1 seed because the Philly and Minnesota right behind Detroit for that number 1 seed, man. They both of them teams got 2 losses, and the Lions now had 2 losses. So that number 1 seed in the NFC about to get very interesting in the next couple of weeks, man. But Josh Allen made a case today why he should be NFL MVP, man. Saquon Barkley ain't played good today, man. And if y'all watch my NFL MVP video about Saquon Barkley and Josh Allen, I talked about this week Pacific. I said if Josh Allen have a good game against the Detroit Lions and he beat the Detroit Lions, and Saquon Barkley don't show up and show out against the Pittsburgh Steelers, you have to get an NFL MVP to Josh Allen, man, because he had another great performance today against the Detroit Lions, a top team in the NFC. And he also played good last week in a loss to the Rams. So I really feel like Josh Allen got the NFL MVP sold up, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section below, man. But like the Lions, man, the Bill defense ain't shit. We know that much. But I feel like the Bill defense did enough. But towards the end, it looked like it really was a close game. But St. Brown there had 200 receiving yards. Laporta had 111. Gibb did crazy in the air. He had 90. He had 83 receiving yard and a receiving touchdown. But It was enough, man. The Lions couldn't stop the Buffalo Bills for shit. And the Buffalo Bills went for it on the fourth down like the Lions do. And they end up getting it. And they end up scoring on that same possession. So this was a good football game, man. And the Buffalo Bills showed up and showed out today, man. And the Lions, the Detroit Lions, man, they dealing with a lot of injuries, y'all. That defense ain't good at all, man. The Buffalo Bills put up 48 points, and they couldn't stop Josh Allen at all. Josh Allen was extending so many plays with his arm, with his legs, and throwing darts to the wide receiver with his arm. I'm like, damn, he throwing like 40, 50-yard bombs, and the wide receiver is catching the ball. So the Lions got a problem on their defensive line, and they got a problem in their secondary. Because at first, the Lions were good with stopping the run, and they weren't too good in pass coverage. Now they can't stop the damn run, and they pass coverage is leaking out. So they got to find a way to sew that defense up. But we're gonna see what happens moving forward, though. But Josh Allen, man, he gonna win NFL MVP, man. Watch what I tell y'all. He got to. He having a good year this year. Josh Allen is balling out this year. I can't even lie. And y'all know I'm not even a Josh Allen fan, but I gotta give credit when credit due. Josh Allen is having one hell of a year.